Do you want to know how to get paid to have fun by, for example, visiting amusement parks, water parks, movie theaters, museums and more? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I love testing different ways to make some extra money, and I recently came across a quite interesting method because you can actually get paid to become what they call a mystery shopper by visiting, for example, water parks and museums and all these different kinds of activities. It can even be like bowling or ice skating, all kind of different fun things. And therefore I want to share this with you so you can find out if this is also the right opportunity for you or not. And in this Amusement Advantage review, I will show you exactly what this platform offers so you can easily figure out if you should use this one or not. So let's start by going over what type of platform this is, because it's called Amusement Advantage. And what they do is that they help different amusement parks or all kind of different things to get feedback about their services so they can improve it. You can see some of the examples they show. It can be like zoos there. They also have like a guest experience. It can be like hotels or restaurants. It can be different attractions, and it can be, see amusement or theme parks. It can be aquariums. It can be bowling centers. It can be family entertainment centers. They have all kind of different things here. And the cool thing is that you can actually get paid to go and do this because they need anonymous people to go there and test the services and give some feedback. You will get very clear tasks. Sometimes you need to take some pictures, sometimes you need to fill out a survey, and then they use that to find out how their staff is performing, because they need to have someone neutral and anonymous to go there and test how it really is, to keep an eye on the services and make sure that it lives up to the requirements so they can give the guests the experience they want. And they use these different companies that want the service, Amusement Advantage, and then they hire us, and that's how we can get paid to do this. So let me now log in and then we can talk a little bit more about how it works. So when you log in, you can see the design on the inside is a little bit outdated in my opinion, but that's, that's just how that's something we can live with. That's just my personal opinion. But you can see that there's a search option. If you go there, you first need to fill out your profile, and then we can select the state. So you can see this means that you can use it from any of these states in the US. Also, you cannot search this mileage search in Canada, so it's available in the US or Canada. But what you could do is you can just basically choose a state and then see what tasks are currently available where you live, or you can choose this submit mileage, so within the radius of where you live, how many opportunities are there. And then you'll get a long list of the different options and you can click them to read more. And you can see I've blurred it out because I'm not allowed to show you the actual task, because the whole point of it is that people that works these different places don't know when someone is coming to test it, so they will not allow me to show this. That's usually how it is with mystery shopping sites. They will get a little bit upset if I show the actual tasks, so I can't really do that. But you will get a list. You will see like when it needs to be done, and how far it is from where you live, and the location of it, and then you can click to actually apply for it. And it's a little bit difficult because I can't actually show you how to do that, because I can't show any of the details, but it's just to show you that you just need to come here, you choose whatever looks interesting, and then you click it and you get all the information on that list about what you need to do, because they're very clear. If you go to like this water park, what do you need to do? There's certain things you need to try and all these things. But there's one thing I can show you, or will show you, because it's very important to be aware of, and that's when it comes to this, how much can you earn and how can you see how much you can earn. So let's go over that also, before we would then also go over how you can get paid and how quickly you can get paid. So I now just clicked one of the options, and as you can see again, of course I had to blur out quite a lot of information, but you can see the exact location, address, all these things there, and then the assignment info, because this is what is very important when we talk about how much you can earn, because you can see here it says $69 and potentially a bonus. That is if you actually send all the information you need to, latest 10 a.m. the day after the visit, then you can get a bonus. But you might think that then you just need to fulfill the assignment. It's very clearly described here. Again, of course, I can't actually show you what they describe in this case, but this compensation here, what is important is that this is total payment and reimbursement, because this will not always be 69. Sometimes it can be 110, sometimes 120. This will vary from task to task. But what you need to do is to make sure to scroll down and see the full description. That will be further down where it shows how much it is, because certain things, or most of these tasks, is where you need to, for example, buy the entrance ticket. Sometimes you need to get a meal when you're there and give feedback about the service in the restaurant, or whatever it can be. And then this will be including that, and they will have very clearly described later in the assignment there, this much is how you need to spend on the tickets, this is how much, and this is what you will get totally, including the reimbursement. So it might only be actually $10, $20 you will get. The rest is where you will get paid, like for example, you will get the food for free because you will get it back, or you will get the entrance fee, but you need to put that yourself, like pay up front, and then you will get it back later if you live up to all the requirements. And that's one very important thing. You need to really make sure you read the assignment, because if you end up not living up to it and they end up maybe not approving it, then they might not pay you, and then you've actually lost money instead because you went there and spent the money. So no, that's just how it is, and something you really need to be aware of when it comes to tasks like this. But let's then talk about how you can get paid also. So when it comes to getting paid, they do pay out via PayPal, which is quite convenient, but just be aware that you may not be paid until 45 days after you've submitted everything, and you cannot email them and ask it when you will receive it until after the 45th day. So this is quite a long wait. They say like often you will get it within like 21 to 28 days, but even that, it's a long wait. It's something you need to be aware of. So don't like go and spend your last money then and say, oh, I'll just get the rest like back tomorrow and all that, because it takes patience, so it's not fast money. That's important to be aware of. Also, be aware that there can be two reasons that they might not give you the full amount, because you can see that if they don't get exactly what they want on time, there might be a late fee, and they might charge you out of what you're supposed to get back a $5 late fee. So that's also something to be aware of, because if you don't hand it in on time, or if you don't do it clearly, anything like that, then you might not get everything you were promised. So to sum it all up, I think Amusement Advantage can be a fun way to earn a bit extra. As they say themselves, you do not get paid a lot for the tasks themselves, because you actually get the different, for example, a trip to the theme park or amusement park or water park or whatever it can be, completely for free, because you get it reimbursed, and sometimes even including food and things like that. And they say that is kind of like a part of the reward, and I do understand that, but of course, also the risk of that is that if you do not live up to the exact requirements, there is a risk that they will not approve it, and then you won't get that back. So no, you need to be aware of that and make sure you really live up to the requirements. But if you're good at paying attention to details, and if you do like different fun experiences like this and want to earn a little bit extra at the same time and do it with the right expectations, then it can be a fun way to do that. I also have more, if you prefer like reading more about it, I have a full written review of this on my website. I'll leave a link to that below. I also have a list of the best mystery shopping jobs in general, so you can find more opportunities like this if you think that this is a great way to earn. So I'll also leave a link to that below. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you and gave you some inspiration, and if it did, then make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make some extra money.